If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well.
Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again and welcome to episode number 118 of My Player here on FIFA 15. We start with a game at home against Real Sociedad, a team we played in the last episode actually, but today, rather than it being in La Liga, it's in the Copa del Rey. Very tough game, obviously they gave us a brilliant game last time out, it was quite entertaining, but we kind of played out a 1-1 draw where we got the goal early on and then they fought their way back into the tie. I'm thinking only having one game today, and then at the end of the game, I'm actually going to go through the accomplishments and show you how we're progressing so far. Obviously, we're not using boosts at any point throughout this entire series. We're earning our way to the top of the game. So I'll show you our accomplishments and what we've got left to unlock at the end of today's episode. So hopefully that's something you'll enjoy, because I know a lot of you like to see how we're getting on an individual stat basis, and I don't actually show you the accomplishments very often whatsoever. So today we'll actually do that, but we start off with a very strong 11. I've got Alessio Cerci alongside me up top, Antoine Griezmann and Raul Garcia out wide, with Miralem Pjanic and Mario Suarez in the middle, Gabby and Arda Turan clearly being rested, but Toby Alderweireld and Miranda at the back as well, so perhaps we're resting what's his face? Oh, why can I not remember his name? Uruguayan Diego Godin, there we go. Wow, absolute fail memory of death. But yes, hopefully Toby Alderweireld can do a decent job in place of Diego Godin. Decent save by Yana Black. But we'll try our best. We've got Jose Gaya at left back, obviously the former Valencia man. So we've got pace on either side with, I think it's Silvio at right back. So we'll try and do our best again. Not the best of conditions in the rain here at Vicente Calderon to take on Real Sociedad. But we got a decent game against them last episode, and we'll try and better that in today's. Comes Silvio down the right, playing in Miralem Pjanic, scoops it back to Silvio brilliantly, call for the dink ball in from Raul Garcia. Cerci finds me, good shot, it's going to drop to Griezmann, and that is 1-0 Sociedad immediately. We scored after 8 minutes in the first game against them yesterday, although obviously, like I say, that was in the league and this is in the cup, and now we've scored after 7 minutes in the next game, although I'd like to claim an assist for that, but you just can't, can you? It's a shot that was saved and it goes to Griezmann. Decent finish on the left foot, the Frenchman. Really good technique to get over the top of it to keep it down. Brilliant finish. Atletico 1, Real Sociedad 0. We've got a free kick then after 15 minutes. Not too sure how far out this is. It looks like a fair distance. Although Cerci looks like he's going to go for the shot himself. He has done. Oh, and that's a brilliant save by Rulli, the goalkeeper. That was headed into the top corner. He needed great handling there to keep that out. And he came up trumps with a brilliant save. But the danger isn't done yet because we're still coming forward. That wasn't the best of turns, but we'll lay it off to Pjanic. And he's probably going to go out wide again to Raul Garcia. Pjanic has made the run inside. He's going to find him. A call for it from Miralem. He can't squeeze it to me, and Esteban Granero gets it clear. Decent chance for 2-0 there, unfortunately, though we weren't able to capitalise. Back heel by Cerci into Pjanic. A call for the through ball through this gap. It's a nice ball into me. Hopefully the touch can take me inside the defender. It has done. I'm going to have to lay this off. Decent finish from Miralem Pjanic. We may not have gotten an assist from the first goal. We may not have come close with the Cerci effort a moment ago, but this time we do get the assist. Tidily laying it off to Miralem Pjanic. I was just wary of that defender in the middle closing me down and blocking my shot, so I thought I'd lay it off. And actually that's a very, very good finish because he's cut across it so it bends away from the goalkeeper as he's diving towards it into that far top corner. This will show it perfectly. Just bending away into that top corner. Top finish from the Bosnian. That's Atletico Madrid 2, Real Sociedad 0. And we couldn't have asked for a better start. Throw for us. Silvio gets it back to Pjanic. Can he turn creator after scoring a goal earlier on? That's worked on nicely towards me. I didn't quite react in time to be able to get anywhere near it. That was a terrible attempted header by Jose Gaya, but he's going to work it on to Griezmann here. Should probably point out, it's been mentioned in the comments section a couple of times recently, my pronunciation of Antoine Griezmann. Obviously, in French, it's pronounced Griezmann, but they mentioned in Sky Sports commentary whilst I was watching an Athletic game earlier on in the season, actually Antoine Griezmann requested to commentators in Spain that they actually pronounce his name the Spanish way, which is Griezmann, rather than Griezmann, because he said he'd lived most of his life in Spain, and he felt that it was right that he was called, or at least he felt it was right that it was pronounced in the Spanish way. I've had a few comments in the comment section recently of people saying, why do you pronounce Griezmann like that? That's silly, it's not pronounced like that. And you're right, in French, oh, he's hit the bar. in French, it is actually pronounced Griezmann, but he did request to the commentators in Spain that they pronounce it Griezmann. So that's why I do what I do when it comes to the pronunciation of his particular name. And he came close to getting us a third goal there whilst I was talking about him. But we're going up towards half time now, and it looks like we're going to end the half at 2-0. Here's Sangali down the right-hand side. Oh, tried the rainbow flick there, I think, but it didn't quite come off. There's a ball into the box, though. He's dropped. Toby Alderweireld can't get it away. Canales with a shot draws a good save out of Yana Black. I don't know whether that was a failed rainbow flick or not, actually. I'm not really too sure. If it was a rainbow flick, actually failing it was probably the best thing to do in that particular situation, because it opened up the space for him to get the cross in. We are going to get this away. I'll call for it from Jose Gar. We might have the chance for a counter-attack. I'm just going to have to run because I've got no support yet. Here comes Alessio Cerci. Is he going to make me a decent run? I'm going to try and play it across to the front of him now. Alessio Cerci, that's 3 and a second assist for us. A brilliant counter-attack. After they come close to scoring at one end to get themselves back in the game at 2-1, we instantly go and make it 3-0 up the other end. 2 assists for us now, 2 goals for Alessio Cerci. No, 1 goal for Alessio Cerci. It's gone Griezmann, Pjanic, and now Alessio Cerci. Decent finish though, first time on his left foot. Keeper racing across because he thought the ball was going to come in at the near post. Just got nowhere near it. Brilliant finish from the Italian, and we're 3-0 up. Ruben Perez coming away with it. Oh, he played me in. I wasn't ready for that. We've gotten away from all of the men in front of us. We'll lay it off. Actually, that was meant for Raul Garcia, but never mind. Silvio will pick it up, play in the Spaniard. He's going to get it back to me. I'm going to go back to him, I think. He's got lots of space here. Pjanic helps it on his way. Garcia, back to Pjanic again. I'm in a bit of space here. He might choose to use me, or he might go for the cross. I think he wanted to use me there. I'll call for it now on the edge of the box. He's going to lay me off. He'll make the defender run the other way, and we draw a good save out of Rulli. Oh, that's not the best of clearances. Can I win this header? We can. Oh, it's just wide, almost into that top corner. My guy drops to his knees in frustration, holding his face. Double face palm, because that header was so close. That's a replay of Churchy's goal. Oh, it's a corner. It must have been knocked by a defender then. Well, maybe we can get something from the corner. I'll call for it at the near post. It's not headed my way and the keeper's come to get it. Bit of a disappointment after the header that very nearly went in to make it 4-0. But we've been rampant in this game. A brilliant performance. Just as entertaining a game as it was last time out against Real Sociedad. It's just that this time we've been a lot more successful in front of goal. Arda Turan just come onto the pitch. Playing on the right hand side now. Pjanic has the option to play in Cerci there. He didn't. He's turned inside brilliantly. Pjanic has gone on a run and a half. Oh, Cerci threw himself at it and I couldn't beat the man at the near post. Now they've got the chance to catch us on the counter attack. Sangali's got a man in support. I'm not too sure who it is. It's Bergara. Decent move here by Sociedad. If they go back inside perhaps. They've slowed it down a little bit here. Toby Prieto will get it back to Bergara. Oh, we could have made it 4 there. If Cerci had lunged in on that with a diving header and nailed it into the back of the net for his second and our fourth, that would have been absolutely brilliant. This is a really nice move by Sociedad. They've worked it brilliantly. Hector's going to get the ball into the box. Oh, it's unfortunate. It takes a deflection and it's an easy pick-off for Yana Black. Here's Cerci. He's on a bit of a solo run. He'll play it out wide to Arda Turan. Is the cross going to come in? I'll call for it. Oh, no, he's played in Cerci on the floor. Gets it to Miralem Pjanic. Nice turn. Oh, opens up the space to me. Wasn't ready for that, but here's Griezmann. Chance for a fourth. No, hits the defender and goes out. Would have been a hat-trick of assists for us had that gone in. I'm trying to get myself a goal here. Oh, that's a very deep corner, and it's headed away by Inigo Martinez. They're going to perhaps catch us on the counter-attack here. Only 2 minutes added on. We've just put on Samuel Saiz for Alessio Cerci before that corner. So, well, not that he's really going to have the chance to have much of an impact considering we're already in stoppage time. So that probably is going to bring this game to a close in just a few moments' time. We will jump back and have a look at our progress with our accomplishments, because I am quite intrigued to see how close we are to a few more, because we spent quite a while at 78 and we're able to get ourselves up to 79. Then we spent a while at 79 and have jumped up to 80, and we've been at 80 for a while, and it'd be nice to try and get ourselves up to 81. We picked up 2 assists in this though. Quite thrilling cup game actually against Real Sociedad. Very good game. Obviously we come out triumphant and we progress through to the round of 16 in this particular competition, and we'll try our best to get ourselves into the knockout, or not the knockout rounds, it's already the knockout rounds, to get ourselves into the quarterfinals whenever we get the next draw. We have got some sort of trait there on our guy. I'm not really too sure what trait that is. I'll jump back and have a quick look at the squad report so we can see our individual stats, and then we'll have a look at the accomplishments and have kind of a progress report to see how we're getting on. I'm not really too sure what it's shown me in my inbox there, but if it will eventually let me change the thing. Come on game, there we go, squad report. and we'll see. Oh, someone's going live on Twitch. It's Kiz. See what that actually is. We recently arrived, scored 9 goals in 13 games. There are our individual stats right now. +2 dribbling and +2 crossing since we arrived here at Atleti. But we're still very... Well, I guess we missed a little bit through injury, didn't we? We're still not yet at the January transfer window in this first season here at Atleti. But... let's have a look and see what that trait is. We've got 5-star skills, only a 2-star weak foot, medium work rates. Traits are finesse shot, swerve pass, second wind, bicycle kicks, and diving head. And we have the dribbler trait, or dribbler speciality. This player has excellent ball control and is great at getting around defenders. He'll also likely have a few tricks up his sleeve, and we use them to beat his opponents. We did get the 150th accomplishment, didn't we? Or the accomplishment for beating 150 people by dribbling. Come on. The game, once you get further into the seasons, the game takes forever to load in the menus. But anyway, we'll have a look at the accomplishments, and we are actually 74% of the way through, so we're doing quite well. I'll actually just switch to show you the locked ones, the ones that we are yet to achieve. And it's quite strange as we head through. I'll mention a little bit later on, but as you can see, I need to get Player of the Month award, so we need to start banging in the goals on a regular basis. We're close to getting this one, obviously not very close to getting goals from free kicks or volleys, and I don't take corners, so I can't get those. Defensive stats we're not going to get, obviously, because we're not a defender. And when it comes to the mental, we're very close to that one as well. That will knock vision up 1. We only need 4 more assists for another upgrade on the vision. We need a few more mental accomplishments for that. Only 3 more seal outs. I don't really get the opportunity to do many seal outs because I'm normally in the middle of the pitch, not kind of marking the ball as it goes out for a throw in or a corner, etc. But we need a few more slide tackles, a few more tackles, and a few more yellow cards, which is weird. It rewards you for being reckless in the challenge, which is quite strange. But a lot of these, as you can see here, are for defenders or midfielders, which is something that I'm going to take into account next year for my player. I'm thinking for FIFA 16, I'm going to do the my player as a central attacking midfielder rather than a striker because it's easier, or there are more accomplishments that you can achieve, and it's easier to get a higher rating without having to rely on the boosts. I think next year I will use boosts, or at least I'll try and use boosts. I'll probably create a random account just for my player so that people don't gift me stuff, and so that it doesn't ruin the series. But we're close to a few here as well. Long passes, I can make a mental note of that to try and play some extra long passes to try and get ourselves an extra achievement there with the long passing. We've got short passing of 78 though. We need a few more assists though, as you can see. Assists from through balls. Again, though, a few are going to be from midfielders. You can see short passes as a midfielder and team of the week and win the league and player of the month as a midfielder. So, because a lot of the ones you unlock as a striker are just general ones that you can get in any position. So if we get those and then the majority of the midfield ones, we should be able to get ourselves up to the mid-80s without boosts by this stage in FIFA 16 with a My Player. We need 1 more goal from a jumping header. We've played 206 games and only 2 of them have been in the snow, which is quite strange. And then obviously, again, we're not really involved in the defensive side of things, so we don't have defensive headers in our own box. We don't score many volleys because we either score headers or balls that are played on the floor or go on runs ourselves. But as you can see, again, a lot of things here for defenders and midfielders. It's a shame that you can't change your position on the fly this year. You used to be able to do that and change your position, and I dropped myself to a central attacking midfielder if I could, so that I could get these other accomplishments. But unfortunately, I'm not able to do so. We're close to a few accomplishments on the goals tally as well, or the shooting accomplishments. We need 2 more free kicks, so we don't tend to take many free kicks. 2 more attempts from penalties in the shootout, and considering we're now still in the Copa del Rey, we might have the chance to do that a little bit later on. 6 more headers, 1 of which will be jumping, which will get us that other accomplishment from the previous screen. And then again, it's just a case of goals from outside the box. We're halfway there. So actually we get shot power and long shots up too, so I might have to start taking some pot shots from outside the box. We don't take many penalties, and then again it's goals from volleys, etc., and goals from 30 yards out, which again I tend to be more of a poacher than a player that's going to be heavily involved in chances outside the box. But that kind of sums us up, and the rest is just over time when you get a certain amount of accomplishments, etc. But we're doing quite well, to be fair. Only 74%. Not only 74%, we have done 74% of the striker progress so far, which is very good, considering we haven't used boosts at all. So I am pleased with how things are going so far in this particular series. Of course, there is still 5 months left of FIFA 15, So there's plenty of time for us to get further up the ratings, and we'll try and do so over time between now and FIFA 16. But that is going to bring today's episode to a close, guys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Of course, it really helps my channel out when you do so. And subscribe if you haven't already. We are getting even closer now to 60,000 subscribers. We'll hopefully hit that over the weekend, so I might try and do a Q&A. Maybe we'll have a notification video for that over the next couple of days or so, where I ask for questions. But that will bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Check the channel page for anything you might have missed over the past few days. I will be streaming Football Manager over on twitch.tv/Chesnoy Gaming tonight as well, so check the links in the description to that, and to my Twitter, and to G2A, and to my Facebook and Instagram. But for now, I will see you next time.